Today's gathering was the second of the annual event that started last year and was attended by 300 people from all corners of the country in the agriculture sector. The theme of this year was industrialization and technology in agriculture. The meeting thus looked at how these two components could be incorporated into the local sector.
The contribution of the agricultural sector to the GDP declined, and what is the reason for that? And I think that is one of the things that we should look at. Why is it declining, and what is the reasons for that, so that we can rectify that. So there is opportunities for the agricultural sector to grow. It is also expected from the government in terms of the NDP4 that the agricultural sector should contribute more to the GDP as the present 2.8%. And I think these kind of exchanging of ideas would give us direction in terms of policies to be implemented and strategies to let the agricultural sector grow.
The impact of climate change on agriculture, especially livestock farming, was also one of the topics addressed at the conference. Meanwhile, there is a strong drive from the South African Meat Producers Association to reinstate the veterinary requirements which were lifted by the South African Agriculture Minister on grounds that correct procedures were not followed. According to Coetzee, the country is aimed at restructuring the local meat sector in order to avoid big impact on local pockets when these restrictions are reintroduced. Even though finding other countries to export to, it is not easy, says Coetzee, due to lack of proper infrastructure, especially that for transport.
I think that is also one of the ideas here with Honourable Minister Sletwine growth at home policy, to see what can we do to keep that cattle, for instance, back and round it off for the local slaughter market and export the meat, but not the raw product, that is the wieners. But that is a thing that will develop over time. It's not going to happen instantly. We have to restructure our herds, for instance, in the livestock sector, especially the cattle breeding.
Currently, South Africa is the biggest importer of Namibian livestock, with at least 150,000 wieners living annually to the neighbouring country. Francios Olivier reporting for the news on One.